Hi kids, in the previous class we were dealing with properties of whole numbers. We discussed closure property, commutative property. You remember that? Myself Femi Vijay. In this class we are going to deal with associative property. What is the meaning of associative property? Okay, if you have any doubt about commutative property and closure property, link will be in the description box. Those who want, you can refer that link. Okay. Now we are going to deal with associative property. For that, see, you remember this set? You remember this? This is a set of whole numbers. To show associative property, we should go with the operation addition. So for this associative property, select 3 numbers from this whole number set. Okay, 3 numbers from this whole number set, just to make our calculation very easy. Why we are using associative property? Commutative property is also for the same. Associative property also we are using for making the calculation very easy. Okay, that is a use for associative property. Before doing anything, before what we are studying, we should understand why we are studying. That means associative property is for making the calculation very easy. I will explain why we are making this, how we are making this calculation easy. See, we selected the numbers 2, 3 and 4. Associative property says like this: we are going to add these 3 numbers. In our mind, while we are adding, we will select 2 numbers first. For that, in the same way, I am selecting 2 and 3 as the first 2 numbers. Then after getting the answer of 2 and 3, I will add 4 with that answer. Okay. See, 2 and 3, calculated answer is 5. With that answer, I am going to add this 4. Now my final answer is 9. Associative property says that if I am interchanging this bracket, that means in my mind I am selecting 3 and 4 as the first time. See, 2 plus 3 and 4 as the first time. I am going to calculate the values 3 and 4 first. 2 plus 3 plus 4 is 7. Again I am adding these 2 numbers. Now my answer is again 9. This property we will call it as associative property. We can check one more example. See, 1, 4, 5. I am selecting the first 2 numbers as 1 and 4 as the first time. Then 5 will be the answer of 1 plus 5. Again this 5 is remaining. So final answer is 10. Okay. Now I am going to interchange, just making the bracket to 4 and 5. 1 plus 1 is outside the bracket, and inside the bracket 4 and 5. Then 1 plus 4 plus 5, 9. 1 plus 9 equal to again 10. This is applicable for all the numbers in this whole number set. That's why I can say that associative property is applicable for whole number set on the operation addition. So coming back to our chart, you remember this chart? Coming back to our chart, see, associative property I wrote here. See, whole numbers satisfy associative property under the operation addition. So I can write here yes. Okay, next we are going to check is associative property satisfies subtraction on this whole number set. See, we can check. Subtraction. Okay, the same numbers I am selecting 2, 3 4. I have to do like this, 2 minus 3 minus 4. Why? Our operation is subtraction here. First I am selecting the numbers. First two numbers I selected it like this. 2 minus 3. Answer will be minus 1. Its answer is minus 1. Then remaining minus 4. So total answer is minus 5. I know you will be studying the same thing in this class in the 6th standard itself. I know now you are not familiar with this calculation. Anyway, this type of calculation is giving us the answer minus 5. Okay. Next I am going to interchange this bracket. 2 minus, not interchanging, just removing the bracket from 2 and giving the bracket to 3 and 4. Then I can write it like this, 2 minus of 3 minus 4, again minus 1. Now my answer will be 3. These two answers are not same. That means 2 minus 3 minus 4 is not equal to 2 minus of 3 minus 4. From this we can conclude here as, see, these two are not equal. That means whole number set does not satisfy associative property under subtraction. So here I am going to write as no. It is not satisfying. That means no. Next we are going to do, what about multiplication? Okay. In the same way, I have to select 3 numbers from this whole number set, that is 2, 3 and 4. I am giving the calculation multiplication here and I am selecting first 2 numbers and finding the answer as 6 into remaining number is 4. Answer is 24. Just take the bracket into another way. 2 into, first I am doing the calculation, 3 into 4. Okay, for that 2 into 3 into 4. Again we will be getting the answer 24. If you want, you can do more examples. Anyway, whatever you are doing, see, now I can conclude that 2 into 3 into 4 equal to 2 into 3 into 4. Just we are taking making the arrangement in the brackets only. Okay, these two are equal. From this we can conclude that, coming to our problem, whole number set satisfy associative property under multiplication. So I am going to write here yes. See what all numbers you are selecting from this whole number set and multiplying, you will satisfy these things. That's why I am writing here as yes. Next we are going to do the same for division. Operation is division. I am taking the numbers 2, 3, 4. Division is our calculation. So here I am dividing. First I am selecting these two numbers. So 2 divided by 3 divided by 4. This divided by I can change into multiplication into 1 by 4. So 2 by 12 equal to 1 by 6. So its answer is 1 by 6. Again I am going to check that 2 divided by 3 divided by 4. Okay, for this 2 divided by 3 divided by 4 I can write as 3 by 4. This again I can write as 2 into 4 by 3. So 8 by 3 is our answer. From this I can write as 2 divided by 3 divided by 4 is not equal to 2 divided by 3 divided by 4. From this example, I can say that here what should I write? No. No means, what is the meaning of no? Whole number set does not satisfy associative property under division. In the next class, say I think you understood all these yes and no answers. In the next class, I will be coming with, till now we were doing all those properties with numbers. Next class, I will be giving you how to do this with variables. How to do these properties with variables. Hope you enjoyed my class. If you have any doubt about this, I am ready to clear to you. You can ask to me through comment box. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe and support me.